We all have times when life becomes too big for us. You know what I'm talking about? Questions need answers, problems need solution. Let's face it, we need help to live this earth life. In today's video, I want to introduce you to Bob Beaudine's book, Two Chairs. And if you can get a hold of this book, you are holding a gold mine in your hand. I mean, it's not if you can go to Amazon, order this book, and probably have it within 2 or 3 days, maybe sooner. But you are holding a gold mine in your hand. And I am going to use the next few segments of this blog post, this video, this podcast to guide you through Bob Beaudine's book, Two Chairs. You will not be the same. If you've already read it, you know what I'm talking about, but let's do it again. Two chairs, the secret that changes everything. Do you have some things in your life that need to change? Everybody does. I know I do. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 questions that Bob says we must need to ask ourselves. And as soon as we do, the weight of our situation, the heaviness of our situation will lift from our shoulders so we can breathe again. You know that thing that really burdens us down? It will lift as you answer these 3 questions. Hi, I'm Karol Horken. And if we haven't met before, I'm glad you're here today. Just determine right now that you're going to become part of this YouTube channel, this podcast community, and the social media community. I'm going to step up my Facebook presence now. I've determined to do it. So you can go to the 30-second prayer page and subscribe, like, share. Let's stay connected, because this is in this book is a powerful message that will get you through good times, difficult times, traumatic times, and you will sail through, because God's hand will be upon you as you turn to Him. And I'm going to show you just how to do it. So simple. I just want simple in my life, and I know you do too. I'm all about helping people develop a simple, authentic relationship with God. Authentic, real, not superficial. He knows all about us, and He wants us to know all about Him. And so that's what we do. And so be sure to like, share, subscribe. Do it right now. And then you can share it with other people. They'll be thanking you over and over that you did. In the next few minutes, you will learn how to set up a meeting with God, what to say when He comes to the meeting, and how to share something with Him when you don't know what you don't know. Life can become complicated, and sometimes we don't know what we don't know. But at these meetings, God is going to share with us. We were never meant to do life on our own. We've all tried that. And sooner or later, once again, life becomes too big for us. Bob Beaudine tells us how he went to his mom for advice about important decisions that were weighing on his heart. She didn't have Bob's answers, but she knew who did. And so she told him, "Go home, Bob. Go to your apartment." This was just after he graduated from college, and he was about ready to step out on the stage of life, his new career. She told him, "Go to your apartment, set up 2 chairs. Yes, really do it. One for you and one for God. Tomorrow morning, grab your coffee, sit down in your chair, and invite him to join you. I know that if you set up the 2 chairs right now, when you do it tomorrow morning, he'll be there. Whether you feel him or not, he'll be sitting in that chair. And then do it again the next day and the next day. Because if you show up, God will too. Consistency is the key. His mother could say with confidence, because she could tell him with confidence about this because she herself had experienced God's daily presence, and you can too. She did it day after day for years, all through her young life, and as a mother, as a wife, as a support to her family. She spent time with God, and so she knew the secret that changes everything. So, want to know what the 3 questions are? Every morning when you sit down with God, ask yourself these 3 simple questions. Life-changing. Number 1, when you have something weighing on your heart, does God know my situation? Yeah. Number 2, is it too hard for him to handle? No. And 3, does he have a good plan for me? Of course he does. He's God, and he loves his children. He loves people. Remember that verse? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So he loves us. Whether we're Christians or whether we're sinners, he loves us. So these 3 questions take the pressure off of you. Okay, God knows my problem. He can handle it, and he still has a good plan. I just don't know what it is. But you're about to find out, because he wants you to meet with him at 2 chairs. You're about to find out what your plan is. So these 3 questions take the pressure off and put your focus where it belongs, on God's wisdom and not your own. 2 chairs. The book 2 Chairs. The place where you set up 2 chairs is a place for an exchange. You bring your inability, your questions, your anxiety, and exchange it for God's strength, his answers, and his peace. What a great deal. Okay, we always have 5 power-packed scriptures, so let's begin with those. They're going to be in the description below, and I'm giving them to you, but they don't belong to you until you open them up and read them and embrace them. James 4:8 in the New Living. This is God talking. Come close to me, and I will come close to you. Who does it first? Come close to me, and I will come close to you. The Message Bible says, say a quiet yes to God, and he'll be there in no time. So set up your 2 chairs. That's saying yes to God. I want to meet with you. He comes every time you invite him. Some people feel his presence right away. They sat down on their first morning and felt the presence of God. Now, that's not the way it happened for me. I did it out of obedience. And I heard this message, and I wanted to know the will of God, and I had things that were too big for me. So I kept coming no matter what. And it was about 30 days into walking down my hallway with my coffee and my Bible to the place that I set up, when all of a sudden I stopped in the hallway because I felt the presence of God in my sunroom. What joy. So sometimes it happens right away, and sometimes it takes a little while. Perhaps God was checking with me to see if I were serious about wanting to spend time with him. Okay, day one, your chairs are in place, you've got your coffee, you're seated at your chair. Now what? Let's just think for a moment. If you invited a friend to meet you at a coffee shop, when that friend showed up, or when you showed up, when you met, the first thing you would probably say is, "Thank you for coming." So you can say that to God. Remember, we're being authentic. So say, "Thank you for coming," greet him, and then just share some thoughts. You might even ask him what's on his heart and say, I have some things I need to share with you today. At two chairs, you might talk about your plans for the day, asking for his input. We all have a plan, whether it's to go on a vacation or go to work or to meet with a friend or to do things around our house. We all have a plan. So we can lay that before him and just say, "What do you think? Should I attend that conference this next weekend? Should I buy the ticket to fly to see my family? What do you think I should do?" Because God knows everything. He knows if there's going to be a storm. He knows if there's going to be danger in your path. He knows what's going to save you time. If the conference isn't going to be apply to you, he's going to save you time and money and physical effort. So it's a benefit to bring God into our plans so we can share a plan with him. Or maybe you want to share a situation that's complicated and you want God to simplify it so that you can do the right thing. Or maybe you're going to talk to God about something that you're dreading. Why are you dreading it? Maybe because you don't know how to handle it. Those are the kind of things we talk about at Two Chairs. The more we invite God, the more involved he will be and the more success we will have. I hope you watch this again so you can write that down. I can tell already we aren't going to have time to finish this. So how about next week? I do a quick review and then we'll go into the second scripture. I'm going to tell you what they are. In fact, I'm going to put them in the description below so you can go ahead and look at them. But I'm going to recap them all next week and add a few more things. So thank you for joining me today. I just want to invite you to go to my Facebook page. That's where we can converse and talk and be a community. And that's the 30-second prayer. And meet me there. You can go to your favorite podcast platform, share that with a friend. There's a lot of people on the bike path or on the walking path that would love to get the day started off right and to even know that God wants to spend time with you. So you can do that. You can go to my website. Again, the link below. Be sure to subscribe so every Monday morning you have this video in your inbox. And then you can chew on everything I've said for the entire week. I love that for you. So, and then the YouTube channel. And be sure to share, like, and subscribe there. So, closing thoughts. Set up your two chairs. Acknowledge God's presence, and then ask him your questions. And then we're going to talk next week about how you're going to hear his answers. Oh, it's way simpler than you think. And it's better than you think. And it's easier than you think. God told me it was easier than you think, better than you think, and faster than you think. I like that sort of thing. God is very efficient. So let's get in the flow with him and learn the secret that changes everything. Oh, by the way, order Bob's book. It's an easy read. Once you start reading it, you're going to have a hard time putting it down. It's filled with practical stories of people that set up their two chairs. God bless you. Have a wonderful week.